Welcome, everyone, to a new season of the NBA. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us at 2K Sports are as we get ready to start the season in style. Brian Anderson here. With me, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Joining us courtside is Allie LaForce. And here's the upcoming schedule for the New York Knicks. On Friday, they head out on the road to face the Hawks in Atlanta. Then on Saturday, they'll be playing the Pelicans in New Orleans.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
And the starting group for the Celtics and for the Knicks. Well, there may be a lot of games ahead, but game one of the regular season is always a little extra special, Grant.
Yeah, no question about it. This is a game everyone looks forward to start the season off on the right foot. I can't tell you how huge it is for a team's confidence to get a win on opening night, but it's definitely one everyone is looking forward to.
It'll be the Knicks off the tip. Here's Ward. Pass to Ewing. From 9 feet out. Here's Houston. There's a screen by Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. From outside the arc, Houston gets the bucket.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Kuzi. Pass to Sharman. Here's the pick. Poke loose. And here we go. The Knicks in transition. Pushing it up now. And rejected. Here's Cowens. And he buries his first look.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Fade away. It's rebounded by McHale.
Okay, it's taking them a moment to find their rhythm, opening the game with some uneven 1-for-4 shooting.
First quarter and about a minute and a half in.
Oh, they've got their eyes on him, calling the foul right away.
And we have to take another look at that block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
So it's Boston now. Over to the left wing. Bird. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for three.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot three.
At the line, he'll shoot three.
First one falls for him. The last few seasons, the Knicks have had a defensive-minded approach.
And that's been the key for them getting back into the postseason, B.A. I mean, they play great team defense and pride themselves on getting stops.
Good on the second one. And for the Celtics, Grant, when it comes to something like rebounding, it's a total team effort.
Well, it's part of their personnel strategy, B.A. Get wings and guards that have length and toughness, which allows them to control the glass and switch just about everything defensively.
And he can't make it 3 for 3. Grant, there is some magic here in New York. One of the best home court advantages in the NBA.
Well, B.A., you have to think about the history of this building. It's incredible. I mean, when the Knicks are playing even remotely well, this place is rocking.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
Knocks it down from distance.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Here's Ward. Here's Ewing. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4. Here's Bird. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. That shot off the mark. Here's Ward. Here's Sprewell. Cowens grabs the board.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
From deep three-point land. McHale, the pass to Cowens. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Good work there as it goes. For New York, they've gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. Ward passes to Johnson. Here's Sprewell. Pass to Johnson. Shoots a fadeaway. Got a piece of it. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Sharman. No made baskets yet, and he gets that one.
Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. I love it.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
New York trailing. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Launches it. Drops in the 3. Houston's got 6.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Here's Kuzi. Pass to Cowens. Here's Bird. Here's McHale. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Kuzi. And it's Ewing with a rebound.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Here's Ward. Pass to Ewing. Now here's Johnson. Here's Houston. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there. Here's Kuzi. Here's McHale.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
First personal foul, 13 foul.
New York on D. They trail by 1. Bird, that's good.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Pass to Houston. The 3. And it's Bird with a rebound.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Here's Kuzi. Here's Bird. All sorts of time. Basket counts. 7 points in the game.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. After the basket by Boston. Pass to Sprewell. Inside. And Ewing gets it to go.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
Boston has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Here's Kuzi. Out to the right wing. Four on the clock. Pass to Bird. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Johnson. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up to New York. 4-point game, and this is their first time matched up with the Celtics this year.
They took the season series against this opponent last year. High-profile games are the best.
Here's Ewing. From the high post. The shot by Ward, no good.
Normally he drains that.
Here's Kuzi. Connects from downtown. Kuzi's got 6.
Wow. Some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
Kuzi's gone 2 of 4 so far tonight. Ward passes to Ewing. Fades away. And out of bounds. Boston will have it. And with a pause in the action, here we have the best rebounding teams from last year. In the third spot, the Knicks.
Their effort on the boards was a point of pride for them. They play a physical style, and it served them well.
The Celtics have gotten 7 of their first 12 shots to go. Kuzi, pass to Sharman. They set the screen. Knocked loose. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the Celtics another 3.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. A new lineup here for New York.
Give it up for him, fans.
And the Knicks with the possession here, trailing by 10. Pass to Thomas. Here's Camby. And here's Brunson. Here's Camby. The kick out to Brunson. Shot clock at 3. Here's Brown. New York, no good that time either. Boston has gone 4 of 6 from deep to start this game. Here's Havlicek. And it's Boston scoring again.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Pass to Brown. Here's Thomas. Here's Brunson. Ooh, he can't stop the run as that misses. Here's Havlicek. Here's Bird. Brunson defending. From 9 feet out. And it's Boston scoring again.
I like everything he's doing so far offensively, finding his spots, making strong selections.
Now a timeout called by New York.
Sixers, everyone. Get loud for them. Let me hear you once again.
And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for New York. It's a 14-point game.
Boston foul. Here's Russell. First personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Thomas. Right side, Brunson. White with the steal.
Not a smart pass, and he knows it. Got to disguise your intentions better than that. They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Here's Brunson. The Celtics making their last shot. Here's Thomas. Can they get it? And it's Brunson with the three.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
And talk about consistency, RJ. Boston has made the Eastern Conference Finals 5 out of the last 7 years.
Yeah, that's pretty phenomenal, especially since some of their best players are still developing. I know a guy that thinks that they haven't been very good for a very long time. But I know what Celtics fans want. They want a ring. But they should still feel very proud of what this young team has accomplished.
Now here's Brunson. And he makes it. Brunson's got 5.
Celtics lead.
Boston on offense.
17.
They're on a 17-7 run. Back to White. Pass to Tatum. Three-pointer. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Now here's Brown. Here's Thomas. Still without a bucket. Back to Brunson. Shot clock at 6. They set the pick. Launches it from deep. And again, New York with the triple.
He's 3 or 4 now, looking real confident out the gate.
White, the pass to Havlicek. Boston, no good that time either.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
To the wing, right side. Here's Camby, guarded by Russell. To the middle. Here's Brunson, and he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Hey, he's doing whatever he can right now to pump up his teammates.
We've got 1:13 left in the first. Pass to Pierce. Let's go with a 3. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
And 1:01 left in the first quarter. Back to Brunson. Out to the right wing. 6 to shoot. Pass to Camby. From behind the arc. The shot off that time. The Celtics with the lead. Here's Pierce. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Brunson passes to Thomas. Pass to Camby. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Celtics lead 33-24.
Outside Tatum. From downtown. Drains the triple.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the 3.
And so it's the Boston Celtics, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. We'll be right back. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Celtics.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
Boston's gotten 6 of 10 3-pointers to drop. So the Celtics 5 right now. Pass to Havlicek. And there's the screen. Puts up a 3. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Here's Ward. He's scoreless. Here's Wingate. Johnson inside, guarded by Russell. The shot by Johnson, no good. Boston's gone 7 of 11 from outside the arc. Nice percentage from distance so far. New York has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
The Knicks are in the nation's media capital, but Coach Tom Thibodeau said, "I've never felt pressure. I've been at this a long time. I approach it the same way. I put everything I have into each and every day. I'm willing to live with that result. There's no one who studies this team harder than I do."
No, he has made the difference for sure. Thanks, Allie. And Grant, players often looking to exaggerate contact. You like the new idea to call techs for flopping?
You know, B.A., it's even better than the fines they did in the past and posting it online. I mean, with the tech, now it's hurting you on the court. So if you ask me, it's long overdue.
Here's Ward. Pass to Sprewell. 5 to shoot. It's on target from the high post.
Not the best pick I've seen, but look, hey, got the job done, and that's all that matters.
Celtics lead 41-26.
Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Here's Kuzi. He has 6. Here's Bird. The 3. Buries it from 3. Bird's got 12 points.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
The Knicks have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Sprewell passes to Ward. Here's Sprewell. That one rolls around and rims out. For Boston, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. And there's a pick. Here's Bird. And the Celtics tack on 2 more.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Now a timeout called by New York.
Put your hands together for your next Celtics squad.
Quick check now on the teams that led the league from the charity stripe a year ago. 4th, Boston.
They didn't give away any points at the free throw line, and that makes a head coach's life so much easier.
Johnson passes to Ward. Here's Houston. Here's the 3. Rebound Boston. McHale's got 7 rebounds in the game.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's Cowens. Out left to the wing. Here's Bird. And the Celtics another 3.
Shot's good. Wow. Their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Larry Bird. One shot.
Well, Boston's been a franchise that has sustained winning, Richard.
Yeah, B.A., look, they've had down years like anyone, but they don't have down decades. And the Celtics, they replenish as fast as any team outside of maybe their rival Lakers.
And the Knicks miss again.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
Puts up a deep 3. Right wing. Here's Cowens. And the layup is good. Cowens has got his second basket.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Over to the wing. Pass to Ward. With some arc. Clock at 6. Fires in the triple. Houston's got 11 points.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
52-29.
And here are the Celtics. They're on a 16-5 run. Cowens passes to Sharman. From 12 feet. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
New York has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Ward passes to Houston. Here's Ward. And he lobs it up to the rim. Throw it down on the lob.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude.
31.
Here's Kuzi. He's got 6. Pass to Bird. Fires from deep. Sinks it from distance. Bird's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Outside Johnson. Here's Houston. Outside Johnson. Down low. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. And Boston calls time here.
Timeout, Boston. Feel that rhythm, fans. Here's your Knicks Breaker Dance Crew. For your Knicks Breaker Dance Crew.
Boston's gone 4 of 6 from outside. Looking sharp here in the second. And he lobs it up top. All alone on the break. It's Sprewell. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
Larry Bird. First personal foul. First team foul. Latrell Sprewell. At the line. 1 shot.
Hey, you saw that, right? Oh, that's out. That's a team question.
And that one misses. For Boston, they've gotten 8 of their first 10 to go. Great shooting here in the second quarter. Second chance effort. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Kevin McHale at the line. 2 shots.
And he makes a first. Both good from the line that time.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
And while we have a second, what rule changes, if any, would you like the NBA to consider, Richard?
Well, how about this? Instead of rule changes, I want to talk about something that I want them to keep the same. I want them to keep the same 82-game season. That's the same that Bill Russell played, that Kareem Abdul-Jabbar played. They weren't flying private. They didn't have 5 trainers. They didn't have all of this technology. And these guys put up outstanding seasons and played 82 games. That was the benchmark, and I think doing that and changing that would mess with history.
And the first one at the line is good. And he makes both free throws.
I don't even think he had one free throw before halftime, but he's making up for it here in the second.
Pass to Sharman. Shot clock at 6. That one rolls around and rims out. The Knicks have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Here's Sprewell. And he drops it in from the low post. Sprewell's got 10 points.
Celtics lead 59-39.
Boston has gone 4 of 7 from 3 during the second quarter. Pass to Parrish. Puts it up from 17. Good as the jump shot falls. Bird's got 23.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
The Knicks have gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. Here's Houston. To the right side. Here's Ewing. And almost gets it to go. So he'll shoot 2 here.
First personal foul.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Patrick Ewing at the line, 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And the Knicks making a change here. Brown's checked in. The Celtics making a switch here. He's perfect from the line this time.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and is getting them to the free throw line.
To the inside. And that one's good. Parrish. Parrish has got his first 2 points.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Pass to Ewing. And here's Brown for 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
Celtics lead.
Here's Sharman.
44.
Here's Bird. Give him 23. Count it. Bird's got 25 points.
I'll be honest, he's having a better quarter than a lot of my nights back when I played.
For New York, they've gotten 7 of 12 shots to go here in the second. Pass to Houston. Here's Thomas. Right side Brown. Here's Houston. 13 points in the game.
They might start using him a little bit more sparingly with 3 fouls already before the half.
Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Boston. Here's the teardrop. Yep, that one's good.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
46.
Boston has gone 4 of 7 from 3 during the second quarter. Here's Rondo. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Celtics lead by 21.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Next up, they'll face the Hawks in Atlanta. That's the first of a 3-game trip out on the road for them. Pass to Thomas. 6 to shoot. Brunson with it. Goes up from the top of the key. The rebound by Sharman.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Tatum against Brown. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
And even in a short time in the NBA, Tatum has become the model wing for the modern NBA, RJ.
Yeah, he does everything so well. Shooting, defense, playmaking, you name it, this man has it. He gives you everything you want and need in that wing position.
First one falls.
And they've capitalized well from the free throw line. Their percentage is impressive.
The Celtics making a switch here. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
Now look, from the moment he stepped into this league, Jason Tatum has been a difference maker. Every team in the league is looking for guys like him. Long, athletic, and most importantly, winners.
Boston dictating the flow. Yes, sir. Great play by Rondo to set him up. Tatum's got 6.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
Brunson passes to McRae. Back to Brunson. Pass to McRae. Here's Camby. Lets it go from deep. Parrish with a rebound.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
To the paint. The Knicks pull it in.
You love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time.
Here's McRae. Pass to Camby. For 3. Parrish with a rebound. Boston has gone 4 of 7 from 3 during the second quarter. Rondo with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. It's Rondo on the take. Here's Garnett. Outside, Rondo. Tatum, a screen on Brunson. Tatum, shot is good. Tatum's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He's got a great sense of timing on the pick and roll. When Tatum makes his move, it's decisive.
New York has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Now here's Brunson. Checked by Rondo. Brunson taking his time here. Pass to Dudley. Here's McRae. Outside Brunson. To snap the cold streak. McRae, no good. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Shot on the wing. Havlicek's shot is off.
Now, I understand that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Dudley passes to McRae. Gets the three to fall. McRae's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Pass to Havlicek. And here's Tatum. The three ball. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. Rondo. He's got his fourth assist in this one. Both teams will make substitutions.
Jason Tatum. One shot.
New York has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. Brunson passes to McRae. Back to Brunson. Two on the clock. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Here's Pierce. He has 7. Pass to White. There's Tatum with the three. He drops it from range. Tatum's got 15 points.
The efficiency from Tatum on the offensive end is terrific, not letting any scoring chances pass him by.
And so it's the Boston Celtics cruising into the next quarter with a 30-point advantage. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm here alongside Tibbs, and Coach, you hang your hat on defense. How can you improve on that end of the floor in the second half?
Well, we're having a hard time matching up with their threes. We have to do a much better job with our catch-and-shoot defense.
Good luck contesting in the second half.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
You look at the Celtics. At this point, you got to take every team you're up against as a test. Asking yourself, what can we do better than last year? Happens for us, too. Kenny, you cook up any new approaches in the offseason?
Well, I'm going to reveal those, over time, not just all in one sitting. But you're right. there is an opportunity to stretch and experiment. See what's working and what isn't.
Now let's go over that first half action. Things did not go according to plan for the New York Knicks.
They're rolling out the red carpet in the lane, and everybody's on the guest list. They need to call security, tighten it up.
You know what, Shaq? You'd be a good bouncer. I mean, heck, you could just, do that as a side hustle.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Here's Kuzi. Pass to Sharman. Here's McHale. To the middle. Here's Cowens. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Cowens has got 8.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
And for the Celtics, Houston. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
The Celtics shooting almost 70% from the floor. Sensational. Here's Kuzi. Pass to Bird. There's the 3. He buries it from 3. Bird's got 28.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
To the left side wing. Launches a 3. Houston gets the bucket. Houston's got 5 points now in the quarter.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Down low. Here's Bird. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Ward. No points so far. And again, New York with the triple.
Excellent execution coming out of the break. They've taken 3 shots and made 3 shots.
Celtics lead 84-57.
The Celtics have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to Bird. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. And it's Boston scoring again.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
Here's Sprewell. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Celtics. While we have a moment, let's check out the highest scoring teams in the league last season. 4th, the Celtics.
And last year, I liked watching this team operate on the offensive end. The ball movement, the patience, the confidence. You love seeing all that come together.
The Celtics have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. To the inside, Cowens. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
New York has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Here's Houston. He's got 21. Pass to Ewing. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Ewing's got 8.
And they're rolling. 4 straight makes to start the second half.
The Celtics have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sends shockwaves into the opposition's sails.
Pass to Houston. Fires the three. And the Knicks, another three.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
Here's Sharman. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. 5 on the clock. Puts it up. The shot by Kuzi, no good. New York has gotten all three from downtown so far in the second half.
Boston foul. Bill Sharman. First personal foul. First team foul.
Ward passes to Ewing. Here's Sprewell. With the floater. Rebounded by the Celtics. Bird's got his 4th rebound in this one. Out to the wing. Here's Kuzi. Pass to Bird. From the stripe. Rebounded by Johnson. For New York, they've got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, Commissioner Adam Silver has done a 180. Once in favor of raising the NBA age limit to 20, he now supports lowering it back to 18. He said it's the right thing to do, adding that the opportunity to work with players at a younger age on not just skills, but mental health, diet, character, and values could be in everyone's best interest. BA?
Well, it didn't happen yet, Allie. We'll see. Here's Kuzi. He has 6. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Thomas, he's checked in for New York.
Now into the lineup for your New York Knicks, number 40.
And for the Knicks, they're shooting at 49% so far in the game. Now a timeout called by New York.
Start it.
New York, put your hands together for your Knicks. Set that spot.
Celtics on D. Ward passes to Sprewell. Inside. Blocked! Here's Sharman. He's got 5. Pass to Bird. Here's Kuzi. 6 on the shot clock. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
So both teams changing it up here. New York has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Pass to Ewing. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Ewing's got 10.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Here's Kuzi. He's got 6 to stop the drought. The rebound by Sprewell.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
Pass to Houston. The 3 is up. Rebound Boston. McHale's got rebound number 11. Here's Kuzi. There's the triple. The Knicks pull it in.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And we can't forget about how ferocious they've been cutting to the rim, just going right at defenders and finding ways to finish.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Knicks making a change here. Dudley's checked in. And that's good as he hits both shots. Boston has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Here's Sharman. He's got 5. To end the drought. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
First team foul. Bill Sharman. 1 shot.
And so it's New York with it. To the inside. Knocked away. Here's Bird. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. Bird's got 33 points.
He's just lighting them up in this game. The D's are going to have to extend a little bit more, or he's going to keep knocking them down from deep.
Now a timeout called by New York.
That's a big round of applause for your Knicks City Kid.
For New York, they've gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. Pass to Ewing. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul. Third team foul. Patrick Ewing at the line. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. The Celtics making a switch here. Both shots good from the strike.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
Boston's gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Pass to Pierce. Back to Rondo. Here's Ward. No points yet. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Here's Pierce. Here's Havlicek. And a miss there on the triple. New York has gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Johnson passes to Ward. Back to Johnson. Pass to Ward. Clock at 6. Here's Ewing. Check by Rondo. And Ewing gets it to go. Ewing's getting it done with 5 of 9 shooting from the field. Rondo passes to Parrish. Now Rondo. Pass to Garnett. The Knicks pull it in.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Here's Houston. Check by Rondo. And here's Johnson. Rondo with the steal. Pass to Garnett. Here's Pierce. He's got 7. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Ward. Here's Houston. Check by Rondo. Now here's Johnson. Here's Houston. He's got 24. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it go from the wing. Another one falls for New York.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
72.
Here's Rondo. Pass to Havlicek. Back to Rondo. And the layup is good off the glass.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
For New York, they've gone 8 of 12 from the floor in the third quarter. Here's Ewing. Parrish with a rebound. Parrish has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Garnett passes to Rondo. Here's Pierce. It's rebounded by New York. Ewing's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Ward. Check by Rondo. Pass to Houston. Here's Ewing.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Great job drawing the foul and almost converted the shot as well.
Patrick Ewing at the line, 2 shots.
And he drops it first. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Boston's gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. White finds Tatum. Ooh, cans the tough leaner from the outside. Tatum's got 17 points.
What's special about him is he is a natural leader and an active scorer. When Tatum is firing off the catch, you know he's feeling it.
Here's Thomas. Good on the 13-footer. Thomas has gotten his second bucket.
98-76.
1:24 left in the third. There's Tatum with the 3. The Knicks with the rebound. Ewing's got 6 rebounds in the game. Brunson passes to Thomas. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Thomas has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
1:02 left in the third. Outside Tatum. To the paint. It's picked off. Here's McRae, hounded by Tatum. McRae passes to Brunson. 4-3. McRae, no good. The Celtics shooting 42% in this third quarter. Pass to Russell. White with it. Outside Tatum. To the middle. Here's Russell. And then Russell with the dunk.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Brunson. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Now Tatum, 17 points in the game. And finished off by Tatum.
Brushing off the contact. Look, the dude is strong. When he gets in there, it's easy. That's an easy bucket.
No good with the triple. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. It's the Celtics just dominating this one. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
And the ability to drop your jaw with the pass is something you rarely see in this league. What a talent he is.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Pass to Houston. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by the Celtics. And for the Celtics, Bird passes to Kuzi. And until recently, it seemed like a foregone conclusion that the NBA's age limit would come back down to 18. Are you surprised that didn't happen, Grant?
You know, B.A., I am surprised. We heard players saying it's not fair to make guys wait. You know, Commissioner Silver seemed receptive, so that was slightly unexpected that age 19 remains the rule.
Doubled by Russell. 6 to shoot. Here's Ward. Releases. That one rolls around and rims out.
Well, the defense didn't have any impact on that shot, but somehow he still misses it.
Kuzi, the pass to Sharman. Here's Bird. Pass to Cowens. Johnson with the defensive effort.
and the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
And that's exactly how you attack length. I love how he doesn't lack assertiveness.
Really putting the bigger defender on his heels. I love seeing aggressive finishes like that.
One shot.
And the free throw, no good. The Celtics shooting 61% for the game, knocking them down. Bird passes to McHale. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Pass to Kuzi. The three is up. And it's Ewing with a rebound.
The D has to respect his range. He made 2 in the first half, and he's capable of draining even more here in the second quarter and beyond.
Now Johnson. Here's Houston. Here's Ewing. The rebound, Celtics. Here's Kuzi. And R.J. Parity has been a league goal. Last season was as closely contested as we've seen in recent memory.
Yeah, hopefully it's a sign of things to come. And with the new CBA, I think it will. While super teams do capture the imagination, I think a healthy competition is always for the best.
Good on the bucket.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
The Knicks have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Ward passes to Sprewell. Here's Ward. Down low. Here's Houston. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. Houston's got 15 points in just the second half.
107-84.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Here's Kuzi. Pass to Bird.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
Thomas, he's checked in for Johnson.
First team foul. Now into the lineup for your New York Knicks, number 40, Kurt Thomas.
Here's McHale. Here's Cowens. Shot clock at 5. Here's Bird. And it's rejected. And they're able to recover. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Pass to Sprewell. Here's Houston. Here's Ewing. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Here's Kuzi. Over to the wing. All right, let's pretend you are Adam Silver for a day, Grant. You get one crazy rule to test out. What's it going to be?
Ooh, man, one crazy rule. Wow, great question. Well, the WNBA has tried this in All-Star games. Live ball substitutions, a little bit like hockey. Keep the game flowing, a little chaos to be interesting, be fun, be very, very entertaining.
Here's Sharman. Connects. The jumper drops. For New York, they've gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Pass to Houston. Takes the 3. And the three-pointer goes. Houston's got 5 points in the quarter.
His points are really adding up from the three-point line. He had 9 from distance in the first half, and he's only getting better.
Here's Sharman. Here's Bird. And it's Ewing with a rebound.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
Pass to Thomas. Here's Houston. Here's Sprewell. And he comes up with a bucket.
Sometimes the pick doesn't even have to be perfect. It can just be a pick. He just needs to create a sliver of space.
Here's Sharman. No good. A bit long that time. Here's Houston. This one for three. Boston with a rebound. McHale's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Pass to Cowens. Here's Bird. Here's McHale. Hits the jump hook. And the Celtics lead by 20.
Even though he hasn't lit up the scoreboard, I like how he's keeping others involved.
Here's Ward. And even the players have expressed concern about load management. Are changes afoot, or is this the new normal, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think protecting players from injury is smart to do. But maybe the ticket sellers need to highlight the back-to-back games so fans are well aware that some players might be sitting.
Boston has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. They set a pick. Pass to Cowens. Here's Bird. Tries it from 19. Beyond the arc. They grab their own miss. Here's Kuzi. Sinks the tray.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
Here's Ward. Houston passes to Ewing, and it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. Here's Ward. Boston has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Pass to Kuzi. Here's Cowens. To the left wing. Shot clock at 6. Fires it. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Oh, he really fought for that one. Battling through contact to complete the play.
Grant, you had an incredible career. 2-time college champ, 7-time All-Star. But tell me where owner ranks in your career resume.
You know, B.A., it's very fascinating. The main reason I wanted to open the door for other ex-players to get equity in teams, I do believe ownership groups should involve ex-players and listen to us. You know, and I think that is where the league is ultimately headed.
To the wing, right side. Here's Ward. It's rebounded by McHale. McHale's...
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
Pass to Cowens. Out to the right wing. Driving in. And he dunks it down.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Here's Ward. Will it go? Here's Camby. Goes back up. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Marcus Camby at the line, 2 shots.
The first one falls. And Grant, in league news, how about your former coach? Coach K taking on an advisory role with the NBA.
Well, B.A., tremendous experience and leadership from that man. 4 decades at the college level, the men's national team. I mean, the league recruiting a blue chipper if there ever was one.
The Knicks making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. For Boston, they've gotten 7 of 16 attempts to drop since the start of the fourth. Inside, here's Cowens, and the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
Third team foul. Dave Cowens. 1 shot.
New York has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Sprewell passes to Ward. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Celtics.
Celtics ball.
Here's Kuzi. Pass to Cowens. Here's Bird. McHale. The second chance points on the tip-in.
Big-time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make. Here's Sprewell. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Boston with a rebound. Cowens has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Kuzi. And the Celtics another 3.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
Here's Houston. To stop the run. Knocks down the triple. Houston's got 34.
For his sake, I hope they can come back. You hate to see the performance he's having be wasted in a loss.
Kuzi, the pass to Sharman. They set the pick. Here's Cowens. Out to the right wing. Here's McHale. Pass to Sharman. Second chance shot. And the shot goes down. Sharman's got 9 points now in the second half.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
And a lot of NBA players and former players are getting into film production. How rewarding has that been, Grant?
You know, BA, storytelling is so gratifying and also so very important. Players do have a voice like never before, and these ventures are just another way of expressing that voice.
Pass to Houston. Outside Johnson. Fires for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Here's McHale. Here's Cowens. To the wing on the left. There's a screen. Here's Sharman. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. New York has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth. Ward passes to Johnson. We've got 1:28 left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Ward. 3-pointer, no good.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Ooh, had a nice open look right there. Bird's got 39.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Celtics.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
Kuzi, the pass to Bird. Here's Kuzi. Out to the wing. Here's Sharman. Three-pointer off the mark. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Kuzi. Jacks up a three. Drills it from deep.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Oh, road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
The kick out to Johnson. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
And this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. This is Brian Anderson, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. Now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.